We're here with Seth Hunter, Math Content Specialist on the Common Core team for the state of Kentucky. Seth, what would you say is one of the nuggets or pearls of wisdom on successful implementation of Common Core standards in Kentucky?
Bottom line is, you got to set aside the time and space for teachers to really talk about these standards in PLCs or departments, and specifically when I've been working with schools and they have put a lot of thought into assessment and lesson design. That's when we really start wrapping our heads around what do these standards look like in action. So the time and space is critical to honor that with your teaching staff.
Great. Could you give us just one quick example of how that
Sure.
might look?
So one of the districts that I've worked with, we're able to pull together the elementary, middle, and high school in that district at the same place, and then we do breakout sessions for each respective school. And what has happened in this district I'm thinking of is they are given the standards, they consider the progression or development of the mathematical thinking throughout the year, so they kind of do this chunking or unit idea. And then once they begin thinking about the progression of standards, we're really beginning to think about, okay, then how would we teach that? How would we assess it? And once we enter that conversation, that's when there's been some, revelations, because we are asking ourselves, would this standard best be assessed via multiple choice, open response? Should it be a performance assessment? And then the criteria that we're using to make those decisions are then applicable for further conversations. And as far as the unit's concerned, we have the Common Core has the 8 mathematical practices, which are really the higher order standards. They're kind of they connect all of the content standards, and those really manifest themselves in the ways that students are learning the mathematics content. So when we think about the teaching, then we begin thinking about the practices, and would it be a good opportunity to explore one practice which deals with constructing viable arguments, lends itself to student or classroom discussion. Or perhaps we're going to examine attend to precision is another practice that might be really well captured via writing. So you would have students doing writing to learn or writing to demonstrate learning. So it's when we, operationalize those standards through assessment and teaching, then we're coming to a deeper understanding of what does the content and the practices, what do those things mean, and what do they look like with students.
Those are great insights. Thank you, Seth. Appreciate it.
Great.